This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Mother Nature has hammered the wheat farmer this year with little in the amount of precipitation, hail, and a late freeze in May. Cody Creech, Nebraska Extension dryland cropping specialist, says they've had a lot of calls on freeze damage in the hard red winter wheat.
And it's widespread from the southern panhandle all the way up to the northern panhandle. Everybody seems like they've had a little bit of it all over the place. So it's something that growers have been really concerned about this year. And today we're sending out in our variety trial down here in Sydney, and we're looking at some of the different responses of the varieties. And so what we can see is there are certain varieties that definitely did better than others as far as the amount of freeze damage. So some are almost a complete loss, whereas others have very, very little damage.
Creech says there are some things growers can look for in freeze damage.
This stage of freeze, we're at a point where a lot of the heads were in that boot stage, and so those heads that were damaged are actually not really coming out in some cases, or in other cases, when they do come out, they're going to be completely white. It means there's going to be no grain fill at all in those heads. You know, if they're completely white, that head's dead. There's going to be zero grain fill there, and so it's a complete loss.
Creech and other specialists will be at the University of Nebraska Lincoln High Plains Ag Lab Field Day on June 22nd. The extension specialists will update growers on research going on with pea varieties, winter and spring wheat, and barley.